King Gavriel of Bulgaria revoked the city of Plevin. These are revocations that I'm not so sure I care about. The great chief Marmay, blessings upon you and your house. I would like to give you a seat on my council, and therefore offer you the title of Marshal. Gladly. This fulfills my ambition. Become a counselor. Hooray! A marshal with a stat of 13, but, you know, no. Can't change that, but we can change our ambition. And at this point, we have heir, so I'm not so worried about grooming an heir. Although, perhaps, perhaps introducing them to the realm would be a good idea. This early in the game, it probably is a good idea to have as many kids as possible, so having that extra fertility will help counteract this loss of fertility here. It does seem strange to be talking about such things, but... Hooray, I'm Marshal. That should bring in a little bit more gold, too. Not a whole lot. Since I came to Tirnovo, we've never had a shortage of soldiers reinforcing our troops. They know that fame and fortune awaits. Must have come to Tirnovo very recently. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. Well, come on in. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you order your servants to bring in a second serving. Tell us more about this mythical realm of Hindustan. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language, and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. Now we can accept Michele as a member of our court, and with that diplomacy, my goodness. Poet, diligent, temperate, humble, honest. This is someone we want in our court. I accept your gift. So let's see, can I give you an honorary title? Master of the Horse, Master of the Hunt, High Almoner. Really have a special role here. Ooh, Marshal is terrible. Don't really have very many options, though. Let's see. You would be a better spy master, but even more so, you would be a better chancellor. You, however, are a powerful vassal, and so we need to put you somewhere. I demand your religious conversion, and you do it. All right. Let's see what happens here. Vasily of Frila has usurped the title of bishopric from Dominic. Oh, this is Dominic, who is my friend, who is no longer a bishop, but can we make you ecclesiarch? No, Dominic is not on that list. That's too bad. However, we can do court physician for you. Oh, we can't. Okay. Well, Vasily, you are smart, so you will also be our physician. Hopefully that's how that works. Diseases respond well to intelligence, right? Let's see. Commander... Could also make you a commander of the army, but I don't think that's going to go over so well. However, you seem like a good commander. Good enough, anyway. Or tutor. What traits do we want most people to have? Content is the biggest of these. So, let's see. Anyone we don't want to be content, we should educate ourselves. Okay, you, humble, trusting, kind, content. Yes, you are the new court tutor. And we need a new chancellor. I'm not sure. But, Michele, you will be an excellent chancellor for us. With your 20, I am going to ask you to fabricate some claims for us. This technically is a lie, but may help us to move on here. Before I do that, though, I need to find out where I want to go. NISH. You are a duke. You've got multiple holdings. 1.21, not gigawatts, 1.21 thousand armies. We're a child, 2 years old. I would have time to get the county of HSIN from you. Or NISH? NISH. Oh, I was reading it backwards. Wow. It is rare to find a county that can be read either direction. HSIN or NISH. Wow, that's crazy. However, it reads here properly. Alright, so NISH. Yes, let us start saying that should belong to us, please. How are we doing on troops? At the moment we can raise about 800 some. Being on your liege's council is not always easy. You have a huge amount of work that needs attention, and there is so much to do. The list seems endless. Just as you are about to give up, Prince Gavril steps through the door and asks if you want any help. As tempting as it may be, you would be in his debt for it. 50% chance of getting depressed, or we can owe him a favor. Well, we are cruel, after all. I think this is someone who is more likely to look at it themselves. So we'll lose prestige, and Prince Gavril won't like us as much. And now that our liege is Christian, we're going to leave. Actually, we don't like them as much. Can I actually appoint somebody to be bishop? Can. Probably should. Yeah, I am sorry, but you actually have a reason to be here. So we're going to do it. Continue to proselytize, convert people over. Your Marshal, Mary Vasily, has initiated a drive. Yep. I always imagined I would be the first of us to go, but now I am the one mourning the departure of my dear friend. Never again will I hear Dominic's jolly laugh or receive his wise counsel. It is as if I lost an essential part of myself. I feel so powerless. Dominic wouldn't want me to cry. Let's drink in his honor. Spend an evening getting drunk, okay? I've probably already had one drink too many when I am joined at the table by an equally intoxicated man. It takes a few minutes to realize, but surely it must be Mayor Vasily. Marshal, we spend quite some time drinking together and sharing our sorrows. Perhaps a new friend is just what I need. Sure, that makes sense. Still nothing I can really do. I can improve our fortifications, but that's not really that helpful yet. Do need more militia, but I also need more castle. So we're just gonna hold out. See what happens here. Prince Yakov of Bulgaria usurped the county of Rashka from Serbia. Okay, Rashka is now in Bulgaria now. Okie dokie. Epidemic is close, huh? What is this? There it is. Camp fever. Typhus. We'll let it in. If we get sick from typhus, so be it. That was fast. Bulgarian Holy War for Bosnia. And Casus Belli. Casus Belli is cause or reason for war. And you need to have one of those. That's why we're fabricating a claim over on NISH. Because without a claim, we can't go to war. We can't do anything about it. Right now, we have only the one county. As a reigning chief, I rarely have any spare time, but for my little daughter Sophia, I would move heaven and earth. Family first. Oh good, she'll like me a little better. Okay, I don't Care. Usurping what? My wife, Alexandrina, tells me she's pregnant, but that can't be right. This again? I guess I am paranoid. King Gavril of Bulgaria has inherited Stearman Astubus from Duke Simeon. Oof. You, sir, have too many counties. Too many counties. Thought it over. Yes, yes, yes. Let's... Same thing. Trust and verify. 5 gold. I could scarcely believe it, but the pregnancy has made my wife Alexandrina look more beautiful than she ever was. Whenever we are in the same room, I can hardly take my eyes off of her. Better make a move quickly. We would gain lustful, which would improve our fertility. Or she's with child, I shouldn't look at her this way. Gain chaste. Well, since we need to expand our dynasty rapidly, I think it is a good thing to go lustful. Plus, this seems like the thing to do. Maid I hired did not find anything suspicious. That. Second Bulgarian Holy War for Bosnia. They would like to appoint me commander. Okay? And for Bosnia, I think we'll actually join this directly. This is a holy war, after all. There. Now all of our allied troops, that is, those troops of our liege, have turned blue. We can raise our own military. All 700 of us. But hey, it's something. Let's see, where's everyone meeting up? Looks like here. We'll head that way too. You're going to Tirnova, so stay here and link up when they come into the town. Go. Yep. You're just going to follow along. Makes sense to me. A young artist is working on what is clearly a divinely inspired icon depicting St. Peter. He needs sponsorship to finish it, so we can place it in our own chapel. He has one apostle to admire. We would lose some gold, but gain a stewardship. That sounds good. Yes, sure. Like a icon of St. Peter, that seems appropriate. Still need more prestige. We'll get there. I'm hopeful that by fighting in these battles we'll be able to gain the prestige that's needed. Another daughter. Svetanka. Ooh. Okay. Let's see, we had Sophia. Let's see, what is another... Nike would be victory. We could do Nicaea. Have a victorious daughter here. We sieging down the place? We are. Siege complete. A lot of folks at war here. Well, 2, I guess. One's looking for tribute, though, and one is looking to conquer Bosnia. You can see the targeted region. It's glowing gold here. This is the region that we're fighting for. I say we, I'm just here with my liege. Strojomir Vlastimirich, excuse me, was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Oh, we captured someone. How nice. Maybe we can ransom them for some money. Oh, it's under intrigue. Prisoners. Ah, you could be ransomed. It's all of 10 gold. But it's 10 gold that we didn't have before. And since I don't really care about the outcome of this war so much, it's not that big a deal. We're gaining lots of prestige in battle. This is going to be important for us. And now we're going after the ducal head of this? High Chief, yeah, okay, fair enough. So the order of titles in this game You have baron at the lowest level, and barons are things like, well, let's take a look at this. Barons are these things: the bishoprics, the cities. You can also have an actual barony, and then you have the count title. Count is an oversees these barons, and also holds the barony themselves. So we hold the barony of Sofia in the county of Sofia. Just happens that these align. They don't always, though. And we also are the liege of Bubasht and Rila, bishopric of Rila and the city of Elbasht. I'm probably going to butcher these names, but I will try. And if you know how to pronounce it, please let me know. I'm always happy to learn. Above Count, then, which is one of these locations, is a county. It holds titles below it. Above Count is the level of Duke. And the Duke over here died. So we go here. Dukes hold multiple counts as their vassals. So, for instance, Duke Yakov here has Count Petar, Count Ivan, Count Drislav. I'm sorry, Mayor Drislav. Mayors are barons of a city. Bishops are barons of a bishopric. So this duke has 2 counts that are underneath him as in the feudal system. And you can see when I've clicked on him, it shows all of the counties that this one character controls. We go up one more level, we end up with a king. And so the king level controls the kingdom of Bulgaria. Above king is emperor. We don't have an emperor here in Bulgaria. King is the top level title, but the emperor of Byzantium, or the Byzantine Empire, or the Eastern Roman Empire, all of these are names for the same thing, is Apollonius. And this Basilius is the emperor of many. So if we look at his vassals, we see he has the ecumenical patriarch, Ignatios, and then also these strategos, which is the Greek equivalent of duke. So he doesn't actually have any king-level titles beneath him. How interesting. He does, however, hold the Duchy of Thrace directly and the Duchy of Thessalonica. Oh, and this is interesting. This little border around the outside tells us that this is well, they're calling it a rector, but that would be a republic. So the Republic of Ragusa is sworn here to the Byzantine Empire. That's fascinating. Anyway, back to the war in progress. Woohoo! 3 vassals. Realm size 3. We have our own holdings and then 2 vassals underneath us. We're 85% of the way to fulfilling this war, but our liege went into another war. The Duchy of Transylvania, with the Hungarians, they want to get all of Transylvania. Yes, that Transylvania. Interestingly enough, it means across the forest, or on the other side of the forest. What we see here is that it's more mountainous than forested, but I think if I put it in this mode, yeah, there's some forest you can see here in Transylvania, but it's a little strange that they call it across the forest. Anyway, I find this map mode to be much easier to understand. Mostly looking at the interactions of countries, after all. Oh, I seem to have come over here to fight at the other war. I don't want to be doing that, so I'm going to delink here. See if I can't make my way back home without getting in trouble. The Bulgarian War ended. Bosnia is now part of Bulgaria, as kind of a middle peninsula sticking out here.